So there's a new Pokemon Sword and Shield commercial that just came out, and there's a screen cap of Regieleki that just looks so terrifying. So it's a commercial for both the DLCs, but they show you some new things. The Crown Tundra looks pretty sick. The only snowy place we had was that one city in Sword and Shield. This is a whole snowy island. It looks kind of sick. Tell me how sick these Regi temples are going to be. Is this kind of like the pyramids? Look how big these are. These Regi temples are going to be the most Pokemon thing since like Black and White, or since like Sinnoh. Like actual designated Regi temples with Regi puzzles inside. They showed you the Regi puzzles and some other trailers. It looks like you're just going on all the tile steps, but still it's a Regi puzzle. It's a place where the Regis are going to be standing there. It took 2 DLCs for them to finally do it. Just let that sink in. There's good and bad to that. The good, they've done it. The bad, they're just like Mr. Burns chilling in their office like, yeah, we gonna milk this. I'm not hating on you, Game Freak, alright? I support you. First, that's the Regi temple. Regidrago. I said this in a live stream, but dude, this thing is like meant to be a Charizard. It's like Charizard Z. They've snuck in a new Charizard form where you least expect it. Regidrago, Dragon Orb Pokemon, Pure Dragon, Dragon's Maw, the sealed Regidrago. Folklore tells that the legendary Pokemon Regigigas tried to create a Pokemon from crystallized dragon energy, but ran out of crystals and was only able to complete the head. This is a damn Charizard. They've snuck in another Charizard. Look, that's... what dragon Pokemon is that? That is Charizard's head. It's funny they said a dragon when Charizard is not a dragon, funnily, but Charizard is a dragon, and it could just be Mega Charizard. I mean, only Mega Charizard's black. That's actually a total joke, Game Freak. You created a dragon Regi from a non-dragon type, crystallized dragon energy. Oh, frick it. People of old feared that if Regidrago were to be completed, it would rain destruction on their land. So they sealed it away within a temple. This floating Charizard had traumatized them too much. You can't lie though, it is creative. See, this is how you remember Regieleki, right? You know, nice 2 big buff arms, floating thunder god. Look at this. Ugh! This is an abomination. I don't know what Regigigas is made here. All those little strands just spike up in different directions. This thing will just go Dr. Octopus and chase you down the street. And somehow he can balance on these legs. Regieleki is terrifying. He looks like an ultra beast. Researchers have determined that Regieleki's body is fitted with what appears to be special insulating equipment that does not conduct electricity. What does that mean? Some theorize that in ancient times, people tormented by Regieleki fitted the equipment on the Pokemon to restrain its powers. Wait a minute. Whoa. They're talking about these seals. These blue things are seals. Like Mewtwo's armor. They're supposed to seal it away so it can't be as strong. No, you know Game Freak's never taken that off, but technically there's a stronger Regieleki out there. It's always the people of ancient times that know how to deal with these things. Look, the people of old feared that if Regidrago were to be completed, it would rain destruction on their land, so they sealed it away within a temple. They sealed both Regidrago and Regieleki. My headcanon, these old people are geniuses. They sealed this dude away so he couldn't complete more than a head, and they put the seals on this guy so he'd be weak. That's genius. It was probably AZ himself with the backpack on. He just went and did the whole job. He's a hero to Galar. Actually, he's the devil to Galar, ain't he? Ain't it Galar and Kalos that went to war? They just never gonna say it? What the hell, Game Freak? Well, my headcanon for Regidrago and Eleki is that they're like the offensive Regis. Because the 3 Regi forms are like defensive. Regirock is physically defensive, Regice especially, and Registeel is just both. These dudes are gonna be offensive. Like, he's gonna have a mad special attack, and Regidrago's gonna have mad physical attack. Which is why I guess they're even more dangerous than our current Regis. Then we got the birds. Hey, look at my guy. So the thing with these birds is it kind of looks like in the trailer that they're just going to be flying around the region as like actual roaming Pokemon, but in the overworld. So you'd have the Regis in the temples, the 5 Regis. Regia should be in a temple as well. And then you're going to have these 3 birds that just roam the region. I wonder if you could look up, see Articuno flying, and like look at your map and see where it's flying to and try to meet it there. That'd be sick. Is that a cutscene? Maybe there's like a cutscene like the Tin Tower thing where the 3 beasts spread out. Maybe you find these 3 somewhere and then they spread out. Somehow they make the Isle of Armor look better than what it was. I don't know how they do it with these trailers. The music went ham for a sec. All these legendaries. Hey, yo, they're selling me. I want to buy this now. I'm sorry though, Regieleki is very terrifying in that. That's kind of crazy. It's like this whole thing is meant to just expand what Regigigas can do with his hands. Nobody want Regigigas' hands. He'll build equipment. He'll bully you, and then when time comes to fight, he'll just build equipment. These Regigigas hands made just the head of a dragon, and it terrified people that they didn't let him complete it. Then he built this little electric thing just so he could watch TV without any cables. These dudes had to seal it away, had to weaken it. Yeah, imagine if Regigigas just took a dive into the sea, big splash, comes out with Regi water, wants to get high and creates Regi weed for a grass type. The Pokemon's so dangerous that it got the whole village high, so they had to put on gas masks and somehow stuff it underground. It really feels like Regigigas could just create 18 Regis and they would just stomp Arceus. They would kill him. He just made 2 new ones and they're so dangerous that they're all weakened somehow. When these Pokemon come out, their base stats, I feel like I want them to be stronger than the 3 Regis we have. But they won't, because 600 is what legendaries get. See, let me show you. Here's Regirock, right? His defense is 200. And then his special defense is 100. For Regi Ice, his defense is 100. And his special defense is 200. For Registeel, they're both balanced. Actually, they can make it stronger. You can see the Regis aren't that strong offensively. I feel like for Regidrago, his special attack and like special defense would switch places. He would have 200 special attack? That's not what I'm trying to say. Alright, you know what? He'd have 200 special attack only if his defense is so fragile, he'll die to a Mach Punch. And then if Regidrago had like 200 physical... Whoa. I mean, that would change the metagame. That would be so fun. Technically, they both have immunities. That's probably how they got them sealed. They just dressed up as a fairy, and Regidrago couldn't harm them. You know what I do find hilarious is that there's no rubber type in Pokemon. I imagine like to get Regieleki, they just put like a couple rubber bands on, and then Regieleki tries to shock them and it does nothing. And there's no rubber type. Wouldn't you think rubber would be like super effective on electric? Bro, they should make a rubber type. That would be so sick. Like, imagine they make a Pokemon that's stretchy. What typing would you give it? None of these typings work except like poison. Nah, there needs to be a rubber type. There needs to be a rubber type that is super effective on electric and weak to fire and ice. Hey, come up with that in the comments. There needs to be a rubber type. Regi Rubber. Hey, let's have that. Gen 9 introducing the rubber type. I don't know why. I really want a rubber type. I say Regi just came here and he needed some rubber. He made Regi Rubber. That seems like the perfect typing to come after Fairy, bro. I want a flying rubber legendary. You could do so many ideas, bro. Rubber snake. It's like a, you know those instruments? It's like that in the middle. Anyhow, that's it. Shank that like button. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.
Bitch, I'm the man. Give me my spot on that throne. They